scalping versus swing trading versus day trading, which is the best? Forex scalping versus swing trading versus day trading, which is the best? You see, as I am making these videos teaching you how to trade and other things, I am also helping myself. I'm helping myself because no knowledge is lost, and this is like a revision for me. And I've learned forex trading since 2011, and I've learned it. I learned it in Lagos for 5 days. I traveled to Lagos. I was there for 5 days, and I learned, and I kept on learning since that time. So I've had series of time. I've gone back to the books, and I've gone back to so many other content, learning how to trade. So as I'm teaching you, I'm also gaining value, and I'm also revising. So when entering the forex market, traders must choose a trading style that aligns with their personality, that also aligns with their time availability and their risk tolerance. Scalping, swing trading, and day trading are three popular styles, each with distinct characteristics, advantages, and challenges. Understanding these differences helps traders decide which approach suits them best. Number one approach is scalping. So I'm going to tell you how scalping works, and then you are the one that will determine whether you are going to be a scalper, or whether you are going to be a day trader, or whether you are going to be a swing trader. Scalping is the fastest paced style, involving making numerous trades that last from seconds to a few minutes. Scalpers aim to profit from very small price movements, often just a few pips, by leveraging high trade volume and tight spreads. This style requires constant market monitoring and quick decision making, using very short time frames such as 1 to 5 minutes charts, high level of focus and discipline due to rapid trades, tolerance for transaction cost from frequent trading, and many more. Scalping reduces overnight risk by closing all trades within minutes or hours, but can be highly stressful. It is suited for traders who can dedicate significant time and have quick reflexes. The small per trade profits require strict risk control and high win ratios because of the demand for speed and mental stamina. Scalping is generally not recommended for beginners. Whether you're a beginner or you're a full-timer, I do not recommend scalping for you. But brokers like you to scalp, because the more trade you trade, the more the broker is going to benefit from the spread. Because anytime you enter a new trade, the broker automatically makes a gain from it. So if you enter a new trade and you keep the trade for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 1 month, all that the broker or most brokers today will get is the spread at the beginning of the trade and nothing more. So if you don't close that trade, they don't make any more. If you don't close it and enter another one, you don't get any more. So scalpers trade in few seconds to 5 minutes. So do I recommend it for a new person? No, I don't even recommend it for anybody. Don't scalp. Instead, be a swing trader or a day trader. Now, how does swing trading work? Swing trading involves holding positions for several days to weeks, aiming to capture larger price moves within market trends. The characteristics of swing traders or swing trades include the following: trading on higher time frames such as 4-hour or daily charts, fewer trades than scalping or day trading, reducing transaction costs, more relaxed pace, allowing traders to analyze trends and use both technical and fundamental analysis, potential for higher reward to risk ratios by capitalizing on significant price swings. Then less screen time needed, suitable for part-time traders and beginners. Swing traders allows more time to assess trades carefully, making it less emotionally taxing, and it suits traders who prefer a balanced approach with moderate risk and return expectations. This style is considered beginner-friendly and suitable for long-term profitability. Now, let's talk about day trading. Day trading sits between scalping and swing trading in terms of holding periods. Day traders open and close positions within the same trading day, aiming to profit from intraday prices, from intraday price fluctuations. The key aspects of day trading are as follows. Trade lasts minutes to hours, but never overnight. It requires intraday market monitoring and quick execution. It is focused on identifying daily price action patterns like support, resistance levels, and volume. Then it usually involves fewer trades than scalping, but more than swing trading. It uses leverage with profit targets larger than scalpers, but smaller than swing traders. Day trading demands solid analytical skills and discipline to stick to daily setups. It suits traders who can dedicate significant parts of the trading day but prefer not to hold positions overnight. It offers a compromise between the high pace of scalping and the slower swing trading. So this is the three of them put together. Let me now look at this. I've drawn a comparison table for you here. So the aspect, this then scalping, day trading, and then swing trading. So in terms of aspect, trade duration for scalping is between seconds to minutes. For day trading, it's minutes to hours within the same day. Then for swing trading, it is days to weeks. Then number of trades for scalping is very high, hundreds per day. Then for day trading, it is moderate or few per day. Then in the case of the next one, which is swing trading, fewer. Swing trading has fewer trades. That has low trades per day. So we can see that the trades are fewer for swing trading. So that is what I can say about that for now. Then in terms of the other aspects which you want to look at, which is the time that you put into the time put into the trade now. For the time put into the trade for swing trading, very high time. The time commitment for swing trading is very high. For scalping, very high time commitment, requires constant monitoring. But for day trading, it is also high, but not very high. Monitors markets during the day. Then for swing trading, time commitment is moderate to low, less screen time. Then in terms of access and stress level, for scalping is very stressful because every time you're watching. But for day trading, it's moderate to high. Then for swing trading, the stress level is low because you look at the market over the next week, and then you can be sure where the market is going, and you set everything up, and then you leave it to move in how it want to move, and then you stay away. Then profit per trade for scalping is small pips. For day trading is moderate. Then for swing trading is larger price moves. So you can see somebody is saying that a blue he sold 3 cars, he did this, he did that, he put his inheritance, millions and millions was lost. How was he trading? Was he trading scalping or moderate or larger price moves? Was he a scalper or a day trader or a swing trader? You know, some scalpers were saying that the pips here, the pips is small. Therefore, that small pips, some people can put the price of a whole car on a small pip because they want to buy another car in the next one. So all these things are the things that you consider. So for me, it's better you go into day trading or swing trading. But there are sometimes also I do scalping, but it's not common. Most times I day trade. Most times I'm a swing trader. I leave trade open. I leave it open. In between, I'm doing some other trade which I'm day trading. In between, I'm scalping. But basically, I prefer to be a day trader. But what I want to see does not end that day. I leave it because I use the weekly analysis, the daily analysis, and the monthly analysis. I don't use the 4-hour or 1-hour analysis on my channel. So transaction cost for scalping is very high due to frequency. For day trading is moderate. For swing traders is lower due to fewer trades. Then suitability, scalping is suitable for experienced traders with quick reflexes. For the day trader, is suitable for traders with daytime availability. Then the swing trading is suitable for beginners and part-time traders. Then risk profile for swing trading, for scalpers, the risk profile is high due to rapid trades and leverage. But for day trading is moderate, and then for the other one, the risk profile is lower, and then more control risk. Now, what is best? Is it scalping? Is it day trading? Or is it swing trading? There is no one size fits all answer. The best style depends on your personality, on your schedule, on your experience, and risk tolerance. Choose scalping if you thrive under pressure and you want fast results and can monitor the market constantly. Then choose day trading for a middle ground, active but less frantic than scalping, focusing on intraday movements. Then choose swing trading if you prefer a more relaxed pace, want longer decision times, and new to trading. Many traders start with swing trading to build discipline and understanding before moving to faster styles. You know, I was in a training school where I went to see a friend, and I used to go there at least sometimes when I'm less busy to interact with other traders. And there was a guy in that place. Every time he's on one minute trade. I was looking at him. What's wrong with this guy? And he's using Boligaba and just when you see this is it. And he kept losing accounts, he kept blowing accounts. Till date, he's still following my videos that I'm making now to learn from me. So my friends, focus on swing trading. If you cannot focus on swing trading, focus on day trading. Don't use minutes or just a few hours for your analysis. Use daily, use weekly, use monthly for your analysis, and then place your trade. Most times I use daily, so the daily, it's the 1 hour candle can be manipulated, the 4 hour candle can be manipulated, the 30 minutes candle can be manipulated by market makers, but you cannot manipulate a daily candle. You cannot manipulate a weekly candle. A weekly candle takes five trading days to form. So many traders start with swing trading to build discipline and understanding before moving to faster styles. Successful trading depends more on discipline execution of your school, of your chosen style, than the style itself. So there must be discipline in execution, not just the style. That is what I've learned in Forex trading. In conclusion, understanding scalping, swing trading, and day trading styles helps Forex traders select the method best suited to their lifestyle and goals. Each has unique advantages and challenges, making the right choice a personal decision. The key to success lies in mastering your chosen style through education, practice, and disciplined risk management. This video guide offers clarity to traders seeking direction in their Forex journey, helping match their temperament with an appropriate trading style for long-term success. In the next video, I'll be talking to you about how to backtest a Forex trading strategy. How to backtest a Forex trading strategy. A detailed guide will be provided for you in my next video. So, I've spoken to you about scalping, day trading, and swing trading. Which one do I do? Basically, I swing trade, but sometimes I day trade, sometimes I also scalp. The money, when I have sufficient profit from swing trading and day trading, then I can look at the market and scalp. I can risk some dollars, and if it comes, fine, good. If it doesn't, fine. It's just part of my profit. So what I'm trying to say now is that you can be doing the three, but you focus more on one. I focus more on swing trading. Until I come away in the next one, I like to let you know that I manage Forex account for people. And if you have Forex account, you want me to manage, it's funded. You want me to manage for you, to trade for you and make profit for you, I can make 20% in a month on your account. So if you're interested, send me a direct message, and then we can discuss the modality that will fit the two of us on how to go about it. So until I come your way in the next one, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share link of the video with your family and friends, and keep coming back to this channel for more. I'm out to help you, and you are going to be helped in this Forex journey. Let's take this knowledge importantly and then go back to the charts and place our trade properly, and then we are going to be smiling to the bank every single month. Until I come away in the next one, please, this video popping up by the side from my channel is the next one I want you to watch now. See you in the